All right, my lovely wise working women of February 2023, it's time to dive into the chakras of business. This might be a point where you want to just listen in now and then journal away later. You might want to grab a journal if you're interested. And don't forget, those of you live, you'll receive the recording if it's something that you do want to come back to. But I'm going to take a moment here and share my lovely slides, and we're going to get the ball rolling. All right. Let me put that down. There you are. And share screen. All right. We are here in Wise Working Women of the month of February. And what I wanted to explore a little bit first is these are the ways that I love to kind of play in my community. And I love to hold the space. And so when you're in an experience with me, generally I say journal, pen. As you mentioned, I love to light my candle just for an intention. That action of fire just ignites. I'm a beverage gal, so I always have my beverages around and essential oils. And as we go through this experience, you're going to see how I might add in different rituals into the theme of the chakras of business. As well as this is just a safe container, a safe space I'm holding for you, as well as this is intellectual property of Tracy's Total Wellness. So if you're interested in sharing this with others, just make sure that you do receive permission from myself. We're going to get the ball rolling. We are in February, my lovelies, and this is the energy. And normally I'm a one-word gal, but because of this month, because of our Wise and Well workshop series I'm going to be talking about later, the panel, the amazing panel of women that we have on for this experience, I wanted to tap into this energy of wisdom and wellness, because if we're not well, it's sometimes hard for our wisdom to come to fruition. I'm also adding, I usually just talk about one essential oil, but I use essential oils right here in my office. You see my massage table behind me. Whenever I'm at retreats and different events, because the energy of those help me with the healing work that I'm doing. And they also help activate different energy of our intentions. And so these are the essential oils that I love to use when I'm working with specific chakras. And I use these actually with specific techniques with my clients, virtually or in person. And so lavender is a great oil because it's a floral, and florals are wonderful healing oils. They're a softening kind of oil, and lavender is an easy go-to. Orange, which we use for our meditation, that's an uplifting oil. So I really love to utilize orange when I'm wanting to uplift, when I want to sometimes open up something, have it be revealed to me. Peppermint is a good clearing out oil. It also is a cooling, right? It's a cooling down oil because it's a mint. Citruses are that uplifting, mints are kind of the woo. That can help me wake up. It also can kind of clear out if there's stagnant energy in one of my chakras, or I'm just feeling, I got to get all this computer work done or videos done. And a peppermint or a mint oil is that space that can clear out what it needs to clear. Sluggishness, attachment to past trauma. If we're doing deep healing work, it's a great clearing oil. And then Aroma Touch, because I use the therapeutic company called doTERRA, and I use it a lot in my massage clients in particular. It's called the Massage Blend, but it's this overall activation because it has so many different oils in it. Many of the oils we talked about in it, plus a few different oils, bringing in the earthy oils, the woodsy oils, which for me are kind of those grounding oils. I love to kind of start sometimes with this, or if I need just a go-to, Aroma Touch has pretty much everything that I need in it, and it can be a go-to blend. So as I'm sharing this, that's where I'm sharing about the oils. And now I'm going to ask you, it's like, maybe you know which one of these chakras of business as we go through them need to be healed, which ones maybe you see need to be cleared. And you can allow yourself to explore them. And then we're going to go in a couple moments into the breakout room so you can have more conversation around these. So crown chakra, I'm going to go from the top bottom. Crown chakra is the first chakra you see there in the pretty purpley color there, that magenta-y color. This is above the head. Sometimes when I am working crown chakra, I'll place straight on the skull, but this is the chakra I call of trust. And so for you, if you're looking at this in your business, we had many intentions around trust. Do you trust if you say no to that client, as one of the women said, or no to that thing, the yes is going to appear? Do you trust that the work you're doing is the work that you want to be doing? Do you trust yourself you can get it done? Do you trust in others that are your allies to hold you when you need to be held? I say here the affirmation is I trust I'm meant for greatness, because we all are here for a purpose. Our next one is our third eye, which is right in between our eyebrows. And the third eye is your power of your intuition. I call it your wise woman speaks to you through your third eye chakra. And so for me, this is that inner voice. I think a few of you have shared about your inner voice and stepping into your inner voice more, listening to her. This is where that wisdom truly comes in. Sometimes this can get blocked when we're worrying about so much. I find worry to be a big blocker of our inner wisdom. Next, if we go down to our throat chakra, this is the chakra of expression. And all of us here, if we're business owners, we're having to express ourselves somehow, whether it's on a sales call, it's in our marketing, it's through connection here, networking. I love one of the women shared, visibility was your intention. Well, your throat chakra is definitely one to focus on for that visibility. And the affirmation is that your gifts do deserve to be shared. And so if this is a chakra that's blocked or you feel like you need to work on it, knowing that they do truly deserve to be shared, and without you sharing them, no one knows about them. Our heart chakra, the chakra of love. For me, this is so many things as a woman and as a business owner, but truly, if we're looking at it here in Wise Working Women, are you doing things you love? And if you're not, how can you change that? For me, I had to do a really big kind of reboot last year because I was doing too much in my business. And that's why you see beautiful women like my community care coordinator, and you see I call her my event doula, or you see my virtual assistant, like my team now are doing things that I might not love, but they love the work I'm doing and they're able to hold me. And now I can do what I love, which is being here with you, which is doing the healing work I do in my group programs, which is running my amazing videos that I love to run, or my virtual experiences. So now I get to do what I love again. And for me, the power of delegation helped with that. But also because I've created now the business I love, I get to love my life too. I'm not working for my business works for me. And that was a hard lesson to learn. And so this heart chakra might be something many of you want to focus on this year, because I heard the intention with the live group here around change. Solar plexus right below our rib cage. This is our chakra of self-expression, your pure, most authentic self. And so for you, are you stepping into that version of you that is that self-empowerment, that is that true authentic? Or are you stepping into specific parts of you that are just old, outdated, the wounded parts, anything that's not serving you? But where can your true self begin to reveal itself? And that could come in the programs you're offering. That could come in you just trying something new and sharing from your heart instead of trying to run some scripted thing on a video. It's sharing who you are. Sacral chakra is our next one. This is right in that sacrum area. This is also, it wraps right around to the pelvis area. This is the feminine chakra, ladies. And it's also the chakra of pleasure, creativity, that enjoyment, being active and sparking. And the card we pulled was about creativity. And so for me, like, this chakra needs to be activated as a business owner, that constant creativity, the joy of getting to do things that you love, whether it's in your marketing, whether it's in getting to be with clients and you kind of recreate what that looks like. But this chakra is a must to be activated. And last but not least is our root chakra. This is the chakra of grounding. And so our root chakra is all of that foundational things that we need. If we're looking at it in business, it's like, do you have your standard operating procedures set up? Do you track your expenses? Do you have like a marketing goal, a sales goal? Are you managing your time? For me, this is a really big one as a business owner, because when I'm rooted in my business and it's grounded, then that work-life harmony can happen, because I'm able to then step away and be with my family, my friends, go to get healing work or on a retreat. And I know my business is still standing in that strong foundation. So as I explore all of these with you, there's some questions to journal, and Nancy will throw them in the chat box, because I'm going to give you an opportunity right now to kind of bullet point a few different things that come from these questions. And then I encourage you to come back to these questions when you have some sacred time with self, and allow yourself to explore them at a deeper level. Something's going to open up today, but I have a feeling if you come back to this, maybe you sit with a cup of tea on your patio or next to your fireplace and you explore, or you find a woman here that you really vibe with and you both get on a call and explore these more. I definitely encourage you to come back to these. So the first one is, you want to look at which chakras do you really feel depleted in, and which ones feel really open. That way you know which ones that you don't have to continue to focus on because they're a well-oiled machine, which ones might need to be your focus. And then what support or action steps do you need to set in place to activate these? So, I said, as I mentioned, like maybe you need to get an assistant, you have to delegate, there's the mindset work, there's, time management, there's so many things. I just gave you a few examples here, but it's looking at what maybe you need to set in place to heal these. We're going to be talking from a lot of great women on my panel today, and in our workshop series, I'm going to be sharing many different ways that I could potentially support you with these. So I encourage you to just, if you don't know yet what it is, be open to the possibility of how to activate your chakras. And so I'm going to begin to come on back now so we can go into some breakout rooms and explore what these are for you, and allow you to really step in to the chakras and the energy of how you want to live your business and your work in harmony. And so I am going to unshare the screen and come on back. And I'm going to set us up for some breakout rooms. And this will give you an opportunity to explore with different people. Now, I'm going to set you up. I do my best to have 3 to 4 participants in each room. So you're able to do that. What we're going to be doing here, though, is some of the women will be given an opportunity to hopefully meet new people. So I'm going to do my best here. And sometimes it's whatever room you get put into, more than likely you're meant to. So I like to also set you up for that. And we're going to give you an opportunity to get to know some of these beautiful women. All right.
It is pretty funny how you always end up in the room with the people you are meant to, or you've been thinking about.
Yep. Yep. All right. So we have everybody set up, except my panel of women that are going to be talking today. I'm going to set you up, and then I'm going to put you all into a room as well. But we're going to open up all of those rooms. So you should get a prompt. We're going to have a little less than 10 minutes. I like to come back maybe around 10 after. I'll send you a little prompt so you have some juicy time to connect and talk and have fun, having some beautiful, wonderful conversations with everyone. Awesome.